All right, 5-star tier list. Here we go. Let me know what you guys think. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I need honest opinions about it. This is how I feel about these characters, and the opinions that I've gotten from like just a lot of people about these characters. First off, let's get this out of the way. Where are you at? Jane. Shang-Chi, where are you? Am I blind? Shang-Chi. King. You. You. And you. I don't know if I'm missing any. I don't think I am, right? So there's no high S tier to low S tier type deal. Like they're an S tier, they are S tier units. I could put Goose above Chasm. It doesn't matter. They're both S tier, right? Um, these are straight up S tier units. Falcon, like there's no ascended units in here. Straight up all 5 stars. That's it. I'm missing 2 more. Mortal Hulk. Mega Red. I feel like I can add a couple more. No, though. But for now, stick with this. We'll rework the S tier. I'm leaving those in S tier because it's like they're just S tier units. They're just McNasty. The stun, the tank, insta win, the passive damage. She just does things to win, even on defense when she's not supposed to. The stun, the AoE, the low costing abilities, sending airborne, match damage, the AoE, the airborne, the creating strike tiles, the not being able to stop him unless you use a counter to like insanely counter him, even though people are using Iron Man Chasm with him. Immortal Hulk, annoying. I might put him A tier because you stun him, stun like whoever he's with, you win. All these other guys just insane. All right, A tier. Golden Oldie. This isn't for one specific reason either. This is just how good the characters are, plain and simple. You compare them with whoever you want, do whatever you want, but this is how good these characters are just in general. Where are you at, sir? There you are. And then the most annoying character that I hope we never get another one of type mechanic character ever is, where are you at? PvE runs through it. PvE king for those of you who don't have everything else. Makes Shang-Chi disgusting. Makes every character in the game McNasty. Right? Agatha. Goblin. Winfinite's just too damn good. One of the best, if not the best Winfinite in the entire game. Crazy. And I really hope we don't get another dodge character. If we do, whatever. Cool. Stun. Simple as that. B tier. Let's go. Where are you at? You deserve to be an S tier if I can find you. For putting out 100,000+ strength strike tile. Yes, you guys heard me right. 100, I think it was 107,000. 107,000 and whatever other numbers was it like was in it. Strength, strike, tile, and it wasn't done with Maximus either. I forgot who it was with, but I seen it and it was, oh my god. Onslaught, once he gets going, GG's. Mr. Beta Ray Bill, where are, like, I bet you guys are finding these characters faster than me. Beta Ray Bill. Alright. Everybody's familiar with Beta Ray Bill, so I'll put him right there. Just to make you guys feel better. Hot Pool. This dude needs to be in S tier, but I'm not putting him in S tier because you can easily defeat this character. But if you're using him with the right combo, one strike tile is just gonna end the entire other team. That's literally all it takes with this character. Onslaught, Invisible, Match Force, and above McNasty. Juggerduck, Howard the Duck. Like, he's too new, but he's just good. He's like a tank, increases match damage, AoE, board shatter, which is very, very essential. And then Beta Ray Bill, easy peasy. Some would say he can be in S tier, but I don't know. C tier, you guys are gonna hate me, but they've just been surpassed. They're still good when boosted, very annoying when boosted, but like, just, I don't want to say outdated, but they just get one-shotted. I mean, everybody gets one-shotted in this game at some point, right? Where is Scarlet Witch? Electro? And by outdated, I mean Colossus and Scarlet Witch, because they were king and queen of this game. If you didn't have them, it was almost as bad, but not as bad. Actually, nowhere near as bad as Gambit Meta. Magic. I still need to get that skin. And then people are gonna be like, why is he up there? I'm gonna give you guys an explanation of why Victor Mancha's up here in C tier. Simply because he hard counters Omega Red. If it wasn't for Chasm or Iron May, everybody would be using Victor Mancha when he's not boosted against Omega Red. He stops Omega Red. I don't know what other character can legitimately stop Omega Red. And by what I mean by stop is his CD towel does not activate. Victor Mancha does that. You can stun and stop Omega Red from popping off. Yeah, some of you are like, stun doesn't work on him. Well, Victor Mancha stops his CD towel, so GG's. If it were up to me and I make this tier list out of pure like being biased, he would be S tier. It's plain and simple. I'm being realistic. He's C tier just because of this character right here. Omega Red is so annoying. Everybody knows that. D tier, let's see. But it is what it is. These characters are in these tiers for a reason. I'm not just throwing them in there just to leave them in the game as fodder, which kind of sucks because I know people that really want these two characters. We should not say their names. Be, playable again. And then the one that I had hopes for, but lost all hope because of her 3-star version. Man, just ascend 3-star hunter and GG's. You will never, not even use this version of her when she's boosted. You will guaranteed use, if she's not nerfed when you ascend her to 5-star line, you will use her 3-star version. Hands down. Okay, so D tier is, these are like, I'm probably, you know what? I'm probably gonna switch Jubilee up to B tier because very scary character to go up against. Her stun, her damage output. Like, think about this character. She has a stun. That's cheap. She has a cheap, hard-hitting damage output. She has win condition, a literal win condition, not a basic match or deal damage down the opponent win condition. She revives. Like, the character's scary. With that being said, I'm probably going to put her in C tier, no higher than that. But these four really good supports. Evolutionary, very underrated. He makes some of these characters like crazy. Pair him with North Star, GG's. But you say pair everybody with North Star. It's okay. Let's see. Used fun units. Able. I genuinely only use these characters when they're boosted, and then sometimes when the MMR is not so bad and filled with straight up meta, I use them. Let's see. Star-Lord. He was boosted. Used him like 6 times. It was fun, but I put him half health on purpose to have really, really, really fun. Like, have real fun with him. Please rework her. At least her purple. Leave her 4-star with purple of like switching stats, strikes, but make the 5-stars something. Like, give her purple. Don't make it so complex for people. I understand it, but it's like, you never need it. You never need it. You go red into yellow, or yellow into red, and then GG's. But like her purple, the only time I see anybody like using her purple is if you use her with like Maximus, or you use her against Pothole or something like that. And you wait for the enemy to have some kind of strong strike tile output, and then you steal it. By the time that happens, the character's just, either your team wipes or you just wipe the entire enemy team with stun and counter damage. Okay, let's Winfinite with Polaris. Good board shatter, but like, I don't know. And then, where is he at? The man, the myth, the legend. Really fun. All right. That's it for fun units. Okay. No more remakes. I mean, I think we can all agree they're all somewhat different, but the same. Where's the other one at? Where are you hiding, sir? Captain America. You could say don't make no more remakes of Iron Man, but wouldn't we want to see like different versions, alternate universe Iron Man suits? Like, come on now, that would be crazy. And they will be different, mechanic wise, ability wise. Like, just they'll be different. Captain America, there's only so much you can do to make this character different, right? And what versions of Captain America are cool? If I'm being honest, at least cooler than Iron Man, right? Like none. Okay, got that out of the way. I'm not putting Iron Man there. Just why? Could put Captain Marvel there, but we don't talk about that unit. Now, rework actually used when boosted. Let's go with. Okay, these three are like, bleh. I'm hoping I don't actually use when boosted. It's going to. Oh wait, no. What did I do? No. Okay, use when boosted is going to go above fun units because they're simply just use more. Even though you can use the ones that are in the fun unit section um when they're not boosted, but like I just feel like these are, in my opinion, more versatile. These are like one trick ponies, right? Stun, trap, counter damage, ward shatter, winfinite, strikes, half life strikes, heal, AoE, green tiles on the board, strikes, single target damage, and then crit, counter crit, tile makers. So let's go with use when boosted again. Let's see. I don't know why they didn't make Kane Parker a tank because he just him and put arrows on him. Okay, rework. Let me see. Gotta make sure. Rework. And I know Santa Claus is rework too, right? Definitely. Arcade. Iron Man. I've actually seen a 550 Iron Man mark. I forgot. I think it's like what X. Yeah, I don't even know how to say that in Roman numerals or whatever. It's kind of crazy. Mr. Sinister, Kingpin. They did this dude dirty. Gorgon, Nova, they're too new to rework, but they need to rework them. Let me see. Yeah, no, he's has really high health. Even at 550, he is like one of the highest health characters in the game, but he's too squishy. Green Goblin, everybody forgot about him since Hobgoblin came out. He replaced him. Boosted. Definitely Weapon Hex. Thor, for sure. Big Wheel. These are like basics, right? These are like, it doesn't even matter. D tier. Let me see. Yeah, Jubilee. I moved up to C tier. Rework, definitely. Spider-Man, he should be doing like Miles Morales type stuff. Spider-Man 2099 stuff, but guess what? He's not. Black Widow, doo-doo. Silver Surfer, doo-doo. Loki, doo-doo. Rework. Why nobody uses her? Gwenpool, please rework her. Rework. Yeah, he's used to counter strikes, but like, nobody ever uses him anymore. Hitmonkey's good, but he definitely needs that rework. Cersei, I have her champed and haven't used her. Like, I mean, I use her, but like, not anything special. Wong, he's a scary character when boosted. Jean Grey, everybody knows what she does. Plain and simple, right? I revive, just AoE, just obliterate the enemy. I have not used this character. Actually want to use him even when he's boosted since his release, like a week after his release. I'm not gonna stop saying that this Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes needs to rework. They need to rework him, and his green ability needs to stay in place to where it doesn't, those tiles don't get destroyed unless it's by a match 4 or something like crazy. That will literally make him top tier. Until then, he needs to rework ASAP. Gambit, just rework him. Quit playing. People are gonna be mad. You know what? I have to put him in D tier. I can't do him like that. I just can't do him like that. I'm not saying the fun or used when boosted, used when boosted are bad, but they're used when boosted, you know. Actually, I take that back. That is a complete lie. He needs to be up there with Hobgoblin. Plain and simple. Like I said, that Wyvern is too disgusting. JJ, definitely. Very scary when boosted. Not so scary. But if you pop off with her, then it really gets going. You can say that about all the characters. If you pop off with this character, yeah, whatever. Philavel, in my opinion, my genuine honest opinion, I wish they would rework her to where she had abilities like Top Pool, Agatha, even Golden Oldie, and put her in S tier. She deserves better than what she has just because of how cool the character looks. And I know that's not what this tier list is based off of, but we can all agree she is one of the Most awesome looking characters in the game, right? She's just crazy looking. Black Bolt. Actually, She-Hulk, Immortal She-Hulk. Professor X, please give this man's more health. Give him way more health than what he has, or increase his damage mitigation and his ability damage, or increase the mechanics of what his abilities can do. Iceman, love that character. For Warlock, oof, scary. Yeah, right. He's not scary. The character's not scary at all. But when he's boosted, he's pretty good. At one point, I think he did have the highest match damage in the entire game, even higher than boosted characters when he wasn't boosted. Okay, Abigail. Let's see. I do see a lot of use, and I do see a lot of people using Abigail when she's boosted. So I will put her there. Um, More so, I think I can put her in fun units because of the combos she can create that are like more fun than you can win with these combos, but like it takes a while. So not as effective for fast win, but very, very fun. So I'll put her in the fun units. I know Kamala Khan should be in D tier. A lot of these characters, but then again, you back and look at the matches you had with them and really look at what they can do, and then you're like, okay, and I can put them in this tier. That's correct where they go, and so on and so forth. Boy, Moon Knight, Black Bolt, of course, Jane, Riri, Storm. Storm goes there too, obviously. You can create some crazy comp, like insane color manipulation with that character. It is wild. Uh, Black Panther, they did my boy dirty. I'm sorry. Rework him, make his damage output higher, higher health, more stun. Like the way his abilities are, he needs to be stunned or sent away. Like remove his stun and send him away. That way you can still, you know, have some leeway. You don't have to let the opponent be like, "Oh, you're stunned." Damage, damage, damage. And last but not least, I want to put him in rework, but I just can't do it. I just can't put him in rework. It takes 10,000 years to pop off his win condition. Like rework him or leave him here. In my opinion, I'm leaving him here. His 3-star and 4-star version just outshine him, outclass him. He doesn't deserve a rework. He deserves to be removed from the game. Um, but I'm not that mean, so I'm putting him in rework. They need to make his win condition like way less than what it is, or just completely overhaul his abilities and make him do something different. Make him stun. Make him similar to his 3-star and 4-star version, but in his own way. And I think that's it for the tier list. Honest opinions. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Doesn't matter. I want to see what people think. I want to know what people are thinking about tier lists. What they could, why said characters should be in said tier. All the good stuff. But as always, let me know what you guys think. Catch you guys in the next one.